Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. It is your favorite radio host, Ichino-ani here. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning. Let me check the calendar. Yes, today is Thursday, January 8th, 2026. It is almost the end of the week, so let's keep our energy up. Today, I found a really fascinating article from the world of computers and humans. You know how much I love seeing technology that helps us in our daily lives. This paper falls under the category of human-computer interaction. It is all about how machines can understand how we're feeling when we are driving. Let me introduce the title of the paper. It is called Predicting Time Pressure of Powered Two-Wheeler Riders for Proactive Safety Interventions. And if you want to read the full details, you can find it at this scroll. Check or receive or sound. Or what is 601.3173. Wow, that sounds a bit complicated, right? But do not worry. Ichino-ani is here to explain it simply. So imagine this situation. You are running late for school or work. Maybe you overslept. Or maybe you just took too long eating breakfast. We have all been there, right? When you're rushing, you feel this stress in your chest. Psychologists call this time pressure. Now imagine you are riding a motorcycle while feeling this pressure. It is actually very dangerous when people are in a hurry. They tend to speed up, brake too hard, and make risky turns at intersections. The problem is, smart traffic systems today are good at seeing cause, but they are not very good at knowing if a motorcycle rider is feeling stressed or rushed. They can measure speed, but they cannot measure the feeling of, "Oh no, I am going to be late." This paper tries to solve that exact problem. The researchers created a special experiment. Using a motorcycle simulator, they asked 51 riders to drive through a city. But for some of the rides, they told them, "You're late for an exam." To create that high-pressure feeling, they collected a huge amount of data, over 129,000 sequences, and looked at how the riders used the brakes, how they shifted gears, and how they steered. And guess what they found? When riders were under high time pressure, they drove 48% faster on average. That is a huge difference. They'll also use the front brakes 604% more aggressively. That is really scary if you think about it. So the researchers built a new artificial intelligence model. They call it MotoTimePressure. It is a deep learning model that looks at all these little signals, like how jerky the steering is, or how hard the throttle is twisted. By analyzing these patterns, the AI can predict if the rider is feeling rushed, with over 91% accuracy. That is incredibly smart. Now you might be wondering, Ichino-ani, why does this matter to me? Well, let me give you some examples of how this technology could change our lives. Think about user interface design for mobile apps or smart dashboards. If the bike knows you are stressed, it could change the display on your dashboard. Instead of showing complex numbers, it could turn a soothing blue color to help you calm down subconsciously. Or let's talk about navigation apps. If the system detects you are rushing and making dangerous moves, the GPS might suggest a route that is slightly slower but much safer. Avoiding complex intersections, you might make a mistake. Here's another cool example, using tap-down feedback. Tap-down means using touch or vibration. Imagine wearing a smart glove or jacket, but the AI senses your driving is getting erratic. Because you are rushing, the gloves could gently vibrate, giving you a little tap to say, "Hey, take a breath, slow down a bit." It is like a friend tapping you on the shoulder. This is also huge for accessibility technology. Think about elderly riders, or people who get anxious easily in traffic. This system acts like a law pilot, that watches over their mental state. If they start getting overwhelmed, the bike could automatically adjust, maybe by softening the throttle response, making a bike easier to control, so they stay safe. It is very different from older technologies. Old systems only reacted after a crash happened, or after the wheels started skidding. This new technology is proactive. It tries to stop the danger before it even starts. By understanding the human mind, the paper says that using this prediction improves collision risk accuracy up to this 94%. That is nearly perfect. So in the future, our vehicles will just be machines that will be partners that understand if we are happy, sad, or just running a little bit late. Isn't that amazing? I think it is wonderful that computer science is being used to keep people safe like this. Alright. That is all for today's trending paper. Remember, even if you are late, it is better to arrive safely than to rush and get hurt. Take your time, everyone. This has been Ichino-ani. Have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you next time.